What's up, it's Cinema Shogun here, and the news has been slow for like a few weeks now. Don't get me wrong, there's always some news stories out there, but for me, I don't like to just hop on every single news story. I like to pick ones that I feel attached to, that I enjoy covering, that I know I'm going to do a good job at covering. But for like the last couple of weeks, it's been so slow. That's why there's been a lack of videos on my channel. I try to upload about 3 videos a day at least over here on my main channel, but sometimes I don't get around to that. I also have other channels. If you're interested, you can go subscribe. I do post content regularly over there as well, but as the news has been slow, I've been diving into some other odd news stories. Like we covered the NyQuil chicken, the Beyond Meat guy who bit someone's nose off, the body parts that were found in suitcases in an NY apartment. And you know what I find funny? Every time I make videos about celebrities and celebrity news and celebrity drama, I always have people in my comment section saying, cover real news, cover other stories. But when I cover other stories, those people never show up. And when I cover the real news or real news stories, they don't get as many views as when I'm covering celebrity drama and stuff like that. So the reality is, a lot of people claim that they're invested in the real news, but in reality, they only care about what's going on in pop culture and Hollywood and whatnot. And I get it. I really enjoy that type of news as well, but I do like going over these odd little lesser known news stories because it's fun. And there's so much crazy stuff happening in this world. There's never a lack of weird things to talk about. So today I saw a headline about a 56-year-old mother who is pregnant with her son's baby. That is right, a 56-year-old mother in Utah is pregnant with her son's baby. Here is the family photo right here. Can you not tell me that this doesn't look awkward and creepy? It does to me. Listen, I'm sorry if there's someone watching this video that carried one of their son's kids before. It creeps me out. I'm going to be honest with you. It's like on some incest level weird stuff, having your own child's baby grow inside of you. It makes me want to puke. But nevertheless, this family looks really happy and creepy. A family in Utah will certainly have a story to tell their newest member because a 56-year-old mom is carrying her son's baby. You read that right. 56-year-old Nancy Hawk volunteered to carry her son Jeff and her wife Cambria's 5th child, a girl. Cambria is unable to carry a pregnancy after getting a life-saving hysterectomy. For one, can I say this dude's mother looks good for her age? 56 is like the new 26. I love MILFs. But yeah, I think she looks good for her age. She looks really happy to be pregnant with her son's child. And that's what really freaks me out. It's like not even one of those oh my God, we're going to do this out of necessity. It's like I don't know. It looks like it's a really pleasurable moment for them. I was going to say some stuff, but I don't want to be too mean. Man, I am struggling on YouTube to try to be a little nicer in my videos because I can be really blunt about stuff, and this is definitely one of those topics, but my thing is this. This is her son's 5th child. Listen, bro. You got 4 kids already. Now, if it was one... I will not ever make an excuse for a mother carrying her son's child. That's downright creepy. But at the very least, it was like, all right, if you and your wife were having a hard time, you couldn't have a kid, and you just wanted to have 1 kid, and no one would help you, you know? But dude, you already got 4. At this point, your wife had a life-saving hysterectomy. It's done for. No pun intended. You got 4 kids. It's done for. Let it go. It's over with, bro. We don't need to bring any more lives into this world, especially if you have to go as drastic as getting your mom pregnant with a turkey baster. For the love of God. All right. Jeff and Cambria already have 2 sets of twins. Oh my God. But they wanted more kids, and that's when Grandma decided she'd work as the vessel to carry the new kiddo. Nancy, however, did express concern about carrying a baby at her age, but after docs gave her the green light, she acted fast before she began menopause. It's been 26 years since Nancy was last pregnant. Ugh. Dude's got 2 sets of twins, man. I don't have kids yet. I cannot imagine having 2 sets of twins. The amount of responsibility that is, how hectic that has to be. And you had to have another baby so bad that you got your 56-year-old mom pregnant? What the fuck is wrong with you? You got 2 sets of twins. For the love of God, that is enough. Maybe it was a sign from the heavens above that, hey, you don't need a 5th child. Maybe you can't even handle a 5th child. Your wife had a life-saving hysterectomy, for the love of God. Maybe that was a sign that, hey, y'all need to slow it the hell down. But no. Let's go ahead and convince my damn near 60-year-old mother to be pregnant with my child and to carry my child. What type of health effects would that have on her health? That can't be that healthy either. This is why I'm so grossed out by this story. I would be grossed out, like I said, if it was just one kid and the story was completely different. But it's like, dude, you got 4 kids. Your mom's about to be 60 years old. And I can't help but feel like when I look at these pictures that these people are enjoying this a tad bit too much. Right? It's like, I don't know. It looks like you're enjoying things a tad bit too much here, bro. And then he's sitting there holding his mom's stomach along with his dad. Does no one else see anything wrong with this? Am I wrong for thinking that this is kind of weird? I already know that I'm going to have people in my comment section defending this. Because people will find an excuse to defend anything. And maybe I'm being a little insensitive here to him and his wife's situation. But I don't care. And no way in hell would I want my mother to be pregnant with my baby. Especially if I already got 4 of them. Oh, man. All right, and here's what the son has to say, okay, about this whole situation. I felt grateful to have such a selfless and loving mom that was willing to make that kind of sacrifice for my family. Having experienced over 4 years of infertility treatments, I knew how complicated the process can be and doubted that it was possible for her to carry a baby for us. But I was very moved that she would even offer. How do you go about having that conversation? Like you invite your mom over for a nice luncheon and a nice pot roast dinner. You're sitting down, you pass her the potatoes, and you're like, hey, Mom, you want to do me a little favor? Oh, what's that, Jeff? Do you mind if I unload inside of you? Oh. But yeah, this dude's like super ecstatic. They went through years of trying to figure out how they could have another kid, and they settled on using his own mother. I'm almost at a loss for words here. Like, maybe y'all should have just adopted. Anything other than this, please do not make this a new thing. I do not want to throw up in my mouth constantly as I see pregnant mothers out with their son, out with their baby daddy sons. Their son daddies. I don't know what the hell. We got to think of a name. We got to think of a new name. I can tell you right now that because we're reading this article, that there's probably another agenda behind it, because that's how the mainstream media works. When you see these crazy outlandish headlines and you dismiss them, that's what they want you to do. They want to parade weird stuff in your face all day and you dismiss it. This is weird. This is a one-off situation. Then the next thing you know, 5 or 10 years from now, all the moms are going to have their sons' kids. And it's going to be like, what? You don't have your son's kids? You're a bigot. You're a bad person. Here's my pronouns as well. Son, mom. Like, I don't even... I'm done. I'm done with the story. Listen, I hope something else happens in the news, because diving down these weird stories and these weird rabbit holes just gets to be too much sometimes. But I want to know your opinions. How do you all feel about this? Feel free to just let it spill all out down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and I'll talk to you all on the next video. Please try not to get pregnant by your son.